Hello and welcome to the Silence Within. Today's topic and tool is what I call Let Go and Overcome. It is a combination of a visualization and an affirmation. I'm going to get into the explanation of the tool first, and then I'll dive into the details. As a reminder, this information is not advice of any kind. This is me sharing my experience in what I do to create well-being for myself in the hopes that it will benefit you as well. Let's get started with the affirmation. It goes, I let go of fear and worry and let well-being overcome me. Once again, I let go of fear and worry and let well-being overcome me. The visualization that I use in conjunction with this affirmation goes like this. When I say I let go of fear and worry, I imagine all my metaphorical walls and barriers dropping. For me, I always see my walls around my midsection from just below my ribs to my hips. So when I say I let go of fear and worry, I visualize walls dropping from this central part of my body. For the second part of the affirmation, when I say let well-being overcome me, I visualize a golden bird that rises out of the dark in the center of my body, spreading out, dissipating into a golden light that expands until it fills my entire physical form. That's it. A simple process that I've experienced amazing results from. I also modify the first part of my affirmation to match what is happening currently. For instance, I might say, I let go of pain and discomfort when my body hurts. Another one I use often is, I let go of worry and doubt. I've also used, I let go of pain and suffering. I changed the let go part, but I always keep the let the well-being overcome me the same. I keep the visualizations the same as well. My walls dropping for the let go parts, and the golden bird expanding into my physical form for the well-being part. As always, if people choose to use this, I encourage them to make these tools their own. Some people might have their walls around their heart space, so they might visualize them dropping around their chest. Or they have different things they might want to let go of. So if my affirmation and visualization combo doesn't vibe with you, change it up. Make it something impactful for you. A good indication that you've hit the right combo is when you feel a shift in your body. For instance, you might take a deep breath, or your shoulders just drop. I always pay particular attention to my stomach area. If my muscles loosen, I know I'm in the right spot. Another good indicator is yawning. When people yawn, it can indicate a shift in the energy of the body. Side note, this can also happen for animals too. Key points I would like to emphasize. I feel it is an important aspect of this tool to visualize the well-being part coming from inside the body. If you take my visual as an example, in my imagination, I see a blank, dark place in the center of my body. I see it and feel it in the center, which is between my hip bones. I call it my core. I talk about this in one of my other videos, Countdown to Core. I'll link it below. The important aspect of the visualization is that it comes from the body. It comes from within. I believe this is integral to create the immediate and tangible results that I've experienced. Just something to keep in mind. Another key point, and I did address this before, is making sure the affirmation and visualization are in alignment with the body. If my body doesn't have a discernible reaction to what I'm saying and saying, I change it up. I find that sometimes our minds are saying what it is we think we need to do to create what we want, but our bodies don't agree. And if the body doesn't agree, we can say an affirmation 1,000,000 times, but it probably won't have the results we are looking for. The explanation I have found that makes sense to me for why this combo of visualizing from within my body is so helpful is that our minds are, and I'm putting my fingers in quotations, not in this world, while our bodies are. Our minds think interesting thoughts, but our bodies actually live the experience, and this is why we need to tune into our body's reactions. It will guide us to what we need to do to accomplish the things we would like to experience. Interestingly enough, this is what I consider intuition, our gut feeling. our built-in guidance system. I will go more in depth about intuition in some future videos. Moving on, what does this tool do? The results I've experienced from the continuous use of Let Go and Overcome is a complete physical and mental calm, even while thinking about things that used to cause me severe anxiety. When I think of things that previously made me feel stressed out, anxious, and overwhelmed, I feel relaxed now. For example, a little while back, I was going over my next month's budget. After adding in some new, unavoidable expenses, I realized I would need an additional $270 more than my current monthly income. Before, this would have been extremely anxiety-inducing, which would cause spiral behaviors of stress eating, avoidance with social media, and bouts of anger expressed in very unhealthy ways. After using this tool consistently, I was able to remain calm, both mentally and physically. And while some might consider this a small thing, I consider this a big win for me. The ability to remain calm while thinking about and experiencing high-stress situations is an amazing feeling. It also has some hugely impactful side effects. When these kinds of problems present themselves, I know that I will be able to handle it. Instead of jumping into overwhelm, which was common for me, I just know that I'll find a solution. It also helps me not only find the solution, but take the action steps necessary to make it happen. In order to experience the very helpful benefits of this tool, it does need to be used consistently and constantly. I put this tool on loop. I must have performed this visual and affirmation combination hundreds of times, if not thousands. I use it while I'm walking, while in line, while doing the dishes and other household chores. I use this during mindless tasks. I feel like this was one of the reasons it worked so well for me. My body was used to feeling calm, peaceful, and relaxed, and it carried over when high-stress situations developed. I do have to say that when I slowed down use of Let Go and Overcome, since it was so effective and I didn't feel like I needed it anymore, my previous physical and mental reaction of anxiety and stress did return a bit. It wasn't as extreme as before, but it might have returned full on if I hadn't resumed. This is probably a tool I will use for years to come, but lucky for me, and all of you, it's free and easy to use. I also want to go over what this tool doesn't do. It does not do the action steps. It does not do the workout. It doesn't change the bank account balance. It does not magically make relationships happy and healthy. This tool creates a feeling inside the body of well-being, which some might underestimate, but not us, of course. Why do I believe this is so important? In my experience, having experienced both anxiety and calm during stressful situations, is that fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, and stress bring in more unwanted experiences. They don't prevent them. Basically, it creates a vicious cycle that creates more unwanted experiences, which then causes more stress and anxiety, and on, which also means that calm, ease, quiet, and trust create desired experiences. Plus, it just feels better. I feel like Let Go and Overcome disrupts the undesired cycle. It creates a break that can be used to transition into better feeling experiences. Maybe think about it like this. Now that the body has had the experience of feeling well, it can easier tune into other desired emotions and experiences. Feelings of happiness, elation, joy, peace, contentment, health, wealth. Yes, I believe wealth can be a feeling. Well-being is a foundation to create stronger, better, happier, and more fulfilling experiences, and of course, to bring us closer to the silence within. All right, friends, that is all I have to share for this tool. I have also created a short guided meditation to accompany this. I have linked it below for those that are interested. Please like, comment, share, or subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for listening, and as always, I wish you well-being.